glad that the President has heeded the call and discussions underway to arrange this meeting between myself and the President. I hope that this will be the first step in improving the relationships and stability and restoring trust amongst coalition partners within the GNU. We remain committed to the Government of National Unity. We see it as a clear vehicle for economic growth and job creation. I reiterate my earlier statement. The Democratic Alliance stands square behind the Government of National Unity. We see it as an opportunity for South Africa to move forward in a unified way and in a way that grows the economy and creates jobs. Having returned from Davos, having engaged with a number of other countries, both bilaterally and multilaterally, there's a renewed excitement in South Africa. Investors are looking at South Africa as a viable investment destination again. The GNU has already started to show the green shoots of economic growth and lowering unemployment figures. I sincerely hope that as the President and I and others, because we're not the only party who's feeling excluded from the ANC's decision-making and feeling marginalised and having been reduced to being spectators. At least 3 of the other parties in the GNU have released statements over the last 72 hours indicating their unhappiness with the lack of consultation within the Government of National Unity. So we really hope that the President is going to treat this impasse with the urgency that it deserves, and that concrete measures are going to be found to ensure that we are able to make this GNU work. Democratic Alliance remains, as a political party, fully committed to the GNU. However, we need to make sure that the Democratic Alliance, as the second largest party in the GNU, is allowed to be able to express itself, is allowed to put on the table alternatives, and to work together to find consensus decision-making within the GNU. If that is not possible, it makes future involvement in the GNU incredibly difficult to justify to our voters, the 3.5 million people who entrusted us with their vote in this last election. Entering into the GNU was a decision not made lightly. It was made after extensive discussion, looking at varieties of scenarios. Exiting the GNU will also not be made a decision that will be made lightly or in a cavalier way, because we can see already some of the symptoms of what happens with even a bit of instability in the GNU, and that's reflected in what happened in the Rand over the course of the last 24 hours.